Hey there, yogis. Welcome to Zen Balance Yoga and Meditation. My name is Kristen, and welcome to your yin class. Today's class is designed to help you reset your nervous system. So, if you've been feeling a little stressed or scattered, this class is here to support you. We'll be moving slowly, longer holds, and we'll stay low to the ground, focusing on softening areas that tend to hold a lot of stress and tension, like your hips, shoulders, and spine. And you won't need any props today, but if you like extra comfort, feel free to grab a pillow, blanket, or yoga blocks if you would like that extra support. This practice is all about restoring ease, safety, and connection. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Our first yin pose is going to be Supta Baddha Konasana, our reclined bound angle. Take your time making your way to your back. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to open wide like a butterfly. And you can rest your hands on your belly or your heart or anywhere that they land naturally. And if you need the extra support underneath your knees, feel free to grab some cushions or blocks if you need that for comfort. Allow your eyes to close down, or you can soften your gaze over the tip of your nose, just dimming the light around you. And begin to shift your attention inward. Begin to feel your breath. Allowing your breath to drop low into your belly. And this kind of deep belly breathing sends a message to your brain that it is safe, that it's okay to let go. There's no need to force or fix anything. Just land here and let your mat hold you. Continuing to take those deep belly breaths. Softening a little more into your mat with each breath out. And we're coming up on our last 30 seconds of this pose. Being very gentle with yourself, go ahead and fold your knees in and extend your legs long now onto your mat. We're going to move into our next yin pose now, which is going to be Banasana or banana pose. So with your legs extended long, walk your feet over to the right side of the mat, bumping your hips over to the left a little. And then reach your arms overhead and walk your upper body over to the right as well. So you should be making a banana shape with your body. And if you want to add a little bit more depth to this stretch, you can cross your left ankle over your right. Maybe even grab for your right hand to your left wrist. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale out, soften into this stretch. And banana pose stretches through the entire side body, so you should be feeling a pretty sweet stretch all along your left side body here, opening the ribs, the waist, and your lungs too. It gives your breath more space, which gives your nervous system more space as well. And do your best to allow your left hip to stay grounded to your mat. And try not to force this shape, just enough to feel a satisfying stretch. So just try to take it to your edge. And only stretch as far as your breath is deep. If you feel your left hip starting to come up from the mat, just back off of that curve a little bit. Feel free to close down your eyes here. Continuing to breathe deep into your belly. Last 30 seconds before we move to the other side. And very slowly begin to walk your legs and your upper body back to center. And we're going to move over to the left side. So bump your hips over to the right and begin to walk your legs over to the left of your mat, taking your upper body over to the left as well. So you'll have that nice C curve. And you should feel this stretch all along the entire right side body. Take a big breath in through your nose and soften your body into the stretch on your breath out. And again, if you want to add a little more depth to the stretch, this time you can cross your right ankle over your left. And your right hand can clasp onto your left hand can clasp onto your right wrist. And try to keep that right hip grounded to your mat. Continuing to soften with each breath out. And this is your last 30 seconds of this pose. And very slowly begin to bring your body back to center. And once you're there, take a big yawning stretch, pointing your toes, reaching your arms overhead. And very gently roll onto your belly. Our next yin pose is going to be a prone shoulder release. So take your time getting to your belly and extend your right arm straight out to the side at shoulder height. Your palm is facing down. And with your left hand pressing into the mat, slowly roll onto your right side. You're going to be on the pinky toe side of your right foot, resting on your right hip. And you can bend your knees or you can keep them extended on your mat. And your left hand is pressing into the floor for support. And you can either stay here, or if you want to take the stretch a little bit further, raise your left leg and place your left foot behind you. This just adds a little depth to the stretch also. And wherever you are, this pose gently opens the chest and shoulder. These are areas that instinctively close off when we feel stressed or guarded. It's like the stretch is like telling your body you don't have to brace anymore. You can let go of that tension. Soften your jaw. And feel free to close down your eyes here. Continuing to take those deep belly breaths. And this is the last 30 seconds on this side. And transitioning over to the other side, very slowly, be gentle here. Roll back to your belly. And now you're going to extend your left arm out at shoulder height. Palm face down. Your right hand is pressing into the mat. Slowly roll over to your left, resting on your left hip, left side on the outer edge of your left foot. So pinky toe side of your left foot. Opening your chest, stretching into your left shoulder, the front of your left shoulder. And again, if you want to take this stretch a little deeper, you can take your right leg and place your right foot behind you, keeping your right hand on the mat for support. And as always, only go as far as your breath is deep. Listen to your body here. Last 30 seconds of this pose. And very slowly roll back onto your belly. Take your time, there's no rush. And we're going to make our way to a seat on our mat. So push into your hands, lift yourself up, or you could roll to one side if that's easier. And come to a seated position in the middle of your mat. We're going to move into half butterfly with a twist. So in your seated position, extend your right leg out straight on a diagonal and bend your left foot in toward your inner right thigh. And take a breath in, extend your left arm overhead. Turn your thumb down and very slowly begin to fold over your right leg. And you can allow your spine to round here as you fold over. Your right hand can rest on the side of your leg or anywhere that's comfortable for you. Spiraling your chest over to the right. And you don't have to go all the way down to your knee, just enough to feel a soft hamstring stretch here. And remember to allow your spine to round naturally. Release all effort here. We're trying to reach those connective tissues. So in order to do that, we have to let go of any muscular effort. So just be soft. And forward folds encourage quiet inward energy. So this stretch and most other, or all other forward folds are all very perfect for calming an overworked nervous system. And they help to regulate the vagus nerve, and this supports your body's parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest functions. Enough talk from me. Focus on your breath. Feel free to close down your eyes. And continue to soften, allowing gravity to take you deeper into the pose. And this is your final 30 seconds on this side. Being very gentle, go ahead and extend your left leg out on a diagonal and draw your right leg in, bringing the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. Take a big breath in through your nose. Reach your right arm alongside your ear. And turn your thumb down to reach for the outer left foot, or in that direction with that intention, and gently begin to fold over your left leg. Remember to allow your spine to round here naturally. Spiraling your chest over your left leg. And remember to be soft here, letting go of all effort and any tension that you might be holding on to. The last 30 seconds. Very gently draw your left leg back in so your knees are bent, both knees bent, feet on the floor. Lean back onto your hands and very gently begin to windshield wiper your legs from side to side, releasing your low back spine. Soft, gentle movement. And now for a rebound. So make your way to lie flat on your back on your mat. Take your time getting there. Your legs extend long, and your arms are going to be relaxed at your sides with your palms facing up. And if it feels safe, go ahead and shut down your eyes. This stillness is your integration space. This is where the nervous system starts to absorb the benefits of the shapes that we've explored so far. So here in your rebound, let everything go. Let your body be heavy on your mat and let your breath be natural. You might feel some subtle shifts like tingling, maybe some warmth, maybe even emotion, and that's okay. Just witness whatever arises and allow it to flow through your body. And now we'll move into our next yin pose, which will be our reclined figure 4. So go ahead and bend both your knees and plant your feet on your mat. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, creating a figure 4 shape with your legs. And you can stay here, just pushing your right knee away from you if this is enough stretch for you, or you can interlace your hands behind your left thigh and pull everything towards your chest. Let your head and your shoulders relax onto your mat. And you can even rock gently from side to side if that feels good. And breathe deeply into this stretch. This hip opener, it helps to unravel tension in the glutes and the low back, which are places that we tend to clench when we're anxious or overwhelmed. And when we soften these areas, we start to feel more grounded and supported from the base up. And do your best to release any muscular effort here. Relax your jaw. Final 30 seconds on this side. And moving over to the other side, switching the placement of your legs. With both feet on your mat, cross your left ankle over your right thigh this time, creating that figure 4 shape. And again, you can stay here if this is enough stretch for you today, or you can interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and begin to draw everything into your chest. You can also place your hands around your shin if that's more comfortable. Your head, neck, and shoulders are resting on your mat, and you can support your head with a cushion if you need that extra support. You can give yourself a little sway from side to side if that feels good, or you can just remain static in your stretch. And you should feel this stretch all along the outer left hip. I'm sorry. You'll be feeling, yeah, your outer left hip. Breathe into your outer hip, your glutes, everywhere that you're feeling this stretch. Deep breaths. This is your final 30 seconds in this pose. And now bring both feet to the mat. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. And roll to one side. We're going to make our way to tabletop position, hands and knees. And our next yin pose is going to be our melting heart pose. So from your tabletop position, keep your hips stacked over your knees and walk your hands forward, allowing your chest to melt toward the floor, toward your mat. And your forehead and chin can rest, your forehead or chin can rest on the mat, whichever is most comfortable for you. And do your best to soften into this pose. And you can take your hands to the far edges of the mat just to give yourself a little more space for your shoulders. And this is one of those sneaky, powerful poses. It does so much. It opens the heart, the upper spine, and shoulders. And it's great for releasing emotional armor and inviting softness. Breathe into any sensations that arise here. Allow gravity to take you further into the pose. No need to force or push anything. Just melt into your mat. And this is your last 30 seconds here. Now, being very gentle and moving slow, push into your hands and make your way into a child's pose just for a moment before we move into our next yin pose. So your hips are pushing back towards your heels, your big toes are touching. Have your knees wide here, wider than your hips, so that your torso can rest between your thighs. Reaching forward with your arms, fingers spread into the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And rounding into your spine. And now we're going to transition to our next yin pose, which is going to be a supported bridge. So make your way to your back. Again. Bend your knees. Plant your feet onto your mat. And lift your hips just enough to slide a block or a pillow under your sacrum. Let your hips rest on the support, and your arms are going to relax by your sides. And if you don't have a prop, no worries. You can take constructive rest here, which is where you lie on your back with your knees bent. Your feet are going to be to the outer edges of your mat, with your knees knocking in toward one another. And if you're following along with me, you can place the block at any height level that is comfortable for you. And just let your body completely soften onto your support. With supported bridge, this is a gentle inversion, and it calms the adrenal glands and soothes the lower back. It is a quiet pose, but it does tell your nervous system that we're safe and you can power down now. And if it feels good, go ahead and close your eyes and allow your belly to be soft. And just stay here for a few moments, few minutes, and enjoy. And if you're in the constructive rest pose, no worries, you are getting just as much benefit as the supported bridge. In this pose with constructive rest, it does ground the sacrum, it relaxes your lower back, and it still calms the nervous system just without requiring any props. It's releasing the psoas and invites the parasympathetic activation just like a supported bridge does. So you're not missing out on anything at all if you don't have that prop. And again, enough chit chat from me. Enjoy your stillness. Last 30 seconds of either pose. And now if you were in supported bridge, go ahead and remove your block or other support underneath you and hug your knees into your chest. If you were in constructive rest, go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. And we're moving into a reclined twist. And so with your knees into your chest, bump your hips over to the left a bit and allow your knees to drop to the right. And your arms are going to come into a loose cactus shape so that we can open through the chest as well. And if it's comfortable for your neck, you can complete your twist by turning your head to the left. And with twists, we are regulating the spine and the organs, supporting that rest and digest state that we're cultivating with the rest of our practice. Just breathe into your belly and let your low back unwind. Last 30 seconds on this side. And very slowly bring your knees back to center. Give yourself a little squeeze and bump your hips over to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Arms are still in a cactus shape. And again, if it doesn't bother your neck, you can turn your neck over to the right, completing your twist. And allow your body to soften. Deep belly breaths. And this is your last 30 seconds here. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Raise your head up to your knees, curl into a little ball. Take a big breath in through your nose and extend your legs long onto your mat. Releasing your arms by your sides with your palms facing up, or you can rest your hands on your body if you'd like. We are settling into our final rest, our savasana. Take up as much space as you'd like here. And get as comfortable as possible. Relax your shoulders down your back. Soften all the muscles in your face, your entire body. This is your full body exhale. Let go of any effort. And let go of any needing to do it right. Surrender to your mat and trust that your nervous system knows how to reset itself. It just needs the space. So here in your Savasana, just breathe, rest, receive. And I'll be back to guide you back when it's time. Begin to deepen your breath, waking your body up. Bring some gentle movement to your fingers and toes. Maybe take a big yawning stretch, stretching your arms overhead. And roll to one side. Pause for a moment here on your side. Take a complete breath in and out. Then slowly begin to bring yourself to a comfortable seat on your mat. And together we'll take one last deep breath in through your nose, filling up. Hold it at the top. Open your mouth and let it go with a full body sigh. And thank you guys so much for joining me for this nervous system reset. I hope you're leaving this practice feeling a little lighter, more grounded, and more like yourself. If you enjoyed this class, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little calm today. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.